I'm Zach. I'm a software engineer at Google. I graduated from UCSD in 2014, and I'm currently working on Android Wear, connectivity and power related stuff. I would say, well, it's actually kind of hard to pick, but I would say some of the lower level and algorithms related classes are probably the most beneficial so far. A lot of what I've done has been lower level C. Sometimes I'm doing higher level, like moving some pixels around in the UI and that kind of stuff, which is fun. I think I would say, well, definitely compilers for sure has been up in the top classes that I've taken. I think probably also some of the digital logic and like the processor class was really useful as well. Just because some of the with the lower level stuff I've been doing, it's been really useful to not necessarily. I'm not designing processors. I'm not like doing all the digital logic myself. But having the context on it is really useful for interacting with the people who do. I think by far I would say the tutor program. I mean, I'm biased since I was a tutor for quite a while, but yeah, it was definitely really great for not only learning the material better, but also learning how to explain it to people. And so whether it's when you're taking an interview, being able to explain what you're thinking to the interviewer, or you're actually, when you get your job and you're trying to explain some concept to your coworkers, or trying to, even if they're not necessarily your direct coworkers, but people on the other side of the world, like getting them to understand what you're trying to say is, it was really useful just going through the tutor program to get that. So I picked computer science partly, so I've been interested in computer stuff for quite a while. I'd done some stuff in high school. But when we look at computer science, computer engineering, many of the other cognitive science, there's a lot of really interesting traits of each. I think, at least personally, the harder stuff is the more theoretical side of things. And so computer sciences has that emphasis on the algorithms, on the not just the coding. Like the coding itself is maybe kind of mundane actually. It's not that's not actually the fun part. The fun part is the solving of the problems. It's the how are we going to solve this, and having the rigor, the theoretical rigor of solving it is what distinguishes someone who can just code and someone who can actually solve the problem in an elegant way. Definitely form a study group. That's probably the biggest thing you can do. Form a study group of people, and you'll find you'll actually start taking classes together, and you'll have people to bounce ideas off of. You'll hear other people's perspective on the material, so you will think one way about the material, someone else will think in a completely different way, and having that contrast is actually quite useful. And then also, get involved with the tutor program if you can. And then also, sometimes you'll hear oh, this class is useless, or you shouldn't blah blah blah, don't take this professor, blah blah blah. Kind of ignore that, actually. I think looking back, there were some classes that I should have paid more attention to, or that I did pay attention to, but I wish I'd paid so much more attention to, because now, having graduated and having all this context from in the working world, it's wow, I wish I would have learned the processor stuff better than I did. I wish I would have, actually maybe taken some electrical engineering classes. That would have been really fun, because now, having gotten out, all of this technology is actually quite accessible to make things, and I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having to learn it myself now, and if I would have learned it back then, I'm kicking myself. I wish I would have.